This first scene shows preg testing of sows at Salt Lake Bacon Piggery. Most of the piggeries using Pharmapex Performance Booster average 85 to 90% conception rate, with some over 90%. These mated sows are housed in groups. As you can see, they are very calm and contented. This calmness is a characteristic of any animal on Pharmapex Performance Booster. This scene is more mated sows in stalls instead of group housing. Sows that are being fed Pharmapex Performance Booster are very calm. We get no savaging of piglets and very few overlays in the farrowing crates, therefore reducing pre-weaning mortality significantly. After being introduced to Pharmapex Performance Booster, sows from their second litter on average half a pig per litter more, and the average weight of piglets is 100 to 200 grams heavier born alive, and the litter of piglets are much more even in size when born. Sows on Pharmapex Performance Booster produce more and better quality milk, and at 21-day weaning, piglets are generally 500 to 900 grams heavier, and the sows maintain better body condition throughout lactation. These piglets have just been weaned, and as you can see, they are big and strong and healthy and full of vitality. Pharmapex Performance Booster also helps reduce scours in young pigs. Grower pigs on Pharmapex Performance Booster have much better feed conversion and growth rates. Bacon pigs go to market on average 7 to 10 days earlier and generally have a 1 to 2% improvement in dressing percentage. They also have a reduction in P2 or back fat of 1 to 2 millimeters. The pigs shown in this video average 75 kilos dressed weight and 10.5 mils of back fat. We have measured on average 20% less dung being removed from piggeries on Pharmapex Performance Booster. Along with this comes much less ammonia and general smell, less flies, and effluent systems run much more efficiently. These are the eco shelters that house the grower pigs shown in this video.
All the effluent from our piggery is pumped from a central sump, which is then pumped through the fan separator. We remove 90% of the solids, which fall to here, which we then remove to our second site, which we can compost or we can direct spread it on the paddocks. The other thing is that we've noticed since using the Pharmapex is that on a monthly basis we've reduced the amount of solids coming out of the piggery by about 2 tonne a month. From when we started, we were taking around 10 tonne a month away, or a bit over 10 tonne, and now we're taking around 8 tonne away at the most, so we're pretty happy about that.
This video was shot at Wirianda Feedlot, a 1,500 head facility at Snowtown in South Australia, owned by John and Nick Ashby. Cattle on Pharmapex Performance Booster, when first introduced to the feedlot, do not get sick, do not get acidosis when introduced to grain, or if the animals have travelled a long distance, do not get shipping fever if drenched with Pharmapex Performance Booster on arrival at the feedlot. Cattle on Pharmapex Performance Booster have better growth rates, generally 200 to 400 grams per day. The cattle in this video have just come through a cold and wet winter and still averaged over 2 kilos a day in live weight gain.
All the information's in there in the block. What are
Cattle on Pharmapex Performance Booster also have a better dressing percentage, generally 2 to 3%. They also have better marbling and meat quality. As you can see, these animals are very calm, are shiny in the coat, bright in the eye, and generally very healthy. Because of this better health of these animals, there is a much reduced need for antibiotics. Because of the better feed conversion, there is significantly less dung and undigested protein, which leads to less smell and less flies. Pharmapex Performance Booster helps cattle handle extremes in the weather much better. In Australia, temperatures range from 45 degrees Celsius in summer down to 5 degrees Celsius in winter. During these extremes in temperature, the cattle maintain their feed and water intake.